Well, morning, y'all. Dave here at Double Hook Angling. You can go check her out, subscribe, like. Well, a buddy of mine raises rabbits and stuff for eating, and he sent me a nice white pelt, and there's some pretty good fluff on this thing, and I thought we'd make a few jigs, and that's what he's wanting. He was wanting some jigs made out of that little rabbit. So I cut me off a little strip here, and we the thing about rabbit is it's pretty short fur, so you kind of you want to use smaller hooks, and at the beginning of the crappie season they're going to want small stuff anyways. So I believe this is a size 4 hook, and it may even be a 6. I can't remember which. I'd have to go put it next to the my micrometer is off these days. But anyways, here's a nice little pink, fluorescent pink jig head. And there again, I don't use thread that matches kind of what I'm doing. You'll see me use red a lot. And that way, if I do end up building a collar up here that you can see, the fish is going to see it as like a gill. So they're not going to pay that much, never mind too. So, but anyways, we got some rabbit fur here, and we have our jig set. So lock in your line there, wrap it a few times. I never count, I just wrap it until it looks like it's taut, and then I leave it alone. So now when you grab this rabbit, it helps if you bend the skin over a little bit, and then you can get it sticking out that way, because you don't want a whole bunch. It'll just really poof out, and in the water this is gonna like stream to nothing. But when you stop it, sorry for shaking the camera, I had my elbow on the table, but when you pulse this, it's gonna do like the marabou. It's gonna poof out, but then when you go to pull the jig, all this is going to sweep back to, little to nothing. And you're going to get a reaction bite that way. So that actually looks like a little bit much myself. But get it, your hairs divided in there. Get you a piece sticking out. Grab it. Grab it along the rabbit. Then you get your end. And sometimes this stuff, it's hard to get your line over it. So I don't know if you can see, but if you push your thread back and pinch it between your fingers and then come down, it will grab that fur. So you're going to set it down there, pinch it back, pull it, and then get it taut. And that's a little further back than I want to be. I don't want the body on these to be real big. So, and then once you get that locked down, then you got a nice little tuft there. And I'm wiping the salt off my leg. My buddy Salt cures his hides, and there's still a little salt left on it. So when I cut off that tuft, but then you're going to take your chenille or whatever you're going to use for the body, and you're going to start it on there and wrap her good, and then you're going to wrap this up. But I got another little idea that'll help. This these feathers are kind of, they're bright, they're white, but they're a single color, and sometimes you just got to add a little flash. So let's see if I can find my blue flash. Or here, let's go with this ice. Got some polar flash. And take a couple pieces of that polar flash in there. Okay, now you got some little polar flash. You can see that. And put that right alongside there. And then lock that in. And then pick up your other side. And you can kind of hold it back right next to the sides. So that it runs down the sides of the minnow or jig. And sometimes it takes a little manipulation, so just be patient. Okay, now you can see that it's kind of on there. So, but now we'll get our chenille out here, and then we'll lock our chenille in for good this time, and wrap her up. And then you got to kind of hold that rabbit back out of the way. The static electricity, it is wintertime, it's kind of dry in this house. Me being in the wheelchair, I could wheel through the house and I pick up so much static just running my hands along the wheelchair. And I shock everybody. I chase my wife around and touch her and make her get shocked. She gets mad, but it's fun. I quit before I get too much trouble, but there we go. Anyways, this is a small little 1/32 ounce jig, and actually it might be a 1/16. Yeah, they're 1/32. So there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. Go out, just tie something, try your best. They don't have to look great. The fish, like I keep saying, the fish are dumb. I've caught fish off of a willow leaf. You know, just jigging with a willow leaf, pretend like it was a leech. So, anyways, here's the jig. Happy tying, guys. Go catch some fish. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.